Hi, good morning. So this is day 2 and step 2 of this painting. I did a little bit in oil there this morning, just in between dropping and collecting folk. It's still only 9:30, I think, and I've been out driving around for the last, since 7:45. So that was kind of an unusual start to the day, but I dabbed on a few bits of oil paint in between. So now we're onto the oil layer, and it's good in this to come back to. It feels like this is quite a good presencing thing for me. I've said that often enough before, and especially now that there's this ground layer done, at least with this painting, I feel like I'm kind of home and dry. Well, not home and dry, no, I don't ever want to feel like that. I feel kind of I don't know, as excited or enthusiastic about it, I suppose. I don't know, I just want to kind of, what I feel enthusiastic mostly about, I think, is settling. And that's sort of, it's gonna, this is what happens, I can settle. So here we go. I hope I don't get oil paint in my cardigan. It's too comfortable to take it off. Do you know the way sometimes you just want to, so I've got my pyjamas and then my cardigan over it. It's just too comfortable. No. So I've been mixing cadmium yellow and lemon yellow together. You're quite a bit away, I know. Anyway, what I've been doing is mixing the two yellows together in order to make the nice bright yellow daisy petals here that I previously painted on with ink. I mean, there's some spaces, I think I might paint in between the spaces too. These ones are a little bit more, I was going to say wrinkled. They're a little bit more withered on this side, the daisies, but I'm going to pretend best I can that they're still nice and bright. So I'm just scooping the colour up on the edge of the brush and then laying it down so that it's quite thick and can sit out in relief on the surface of the painting. I'm trying to find the balance between cadmium yellow and lemon yellow. Cadmium yellow alone it seems to me to be too rich and warm for this. And do you know what? I've just noticed that quite a few of them are in shadow when I half close my eyes. There's more lemon yellow over here now. And quite a few of the petals are in shadow actually, so I think I need to go back and create a more subdued yellow to go on the shadow side of the flowers. Even the ones on the bright side over there have got some darks in them. Oh my goodness, my arm is getting tired already. Holding it up there. I don't know if it's the same with you, but I feel like, and this is June 2022, nearly the end of June. It's actually the summer solstice today, isn't it? I was going to say, I don't know about you, but it feels like things are 100 miles an hour. Things are 100 miles an hour, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Like my friend says, all the things, which is why there's a soothing balm in just lifting a colour and putting it down where you think it needs to be. So, yeah, it's good having this outlet, but yeah, there's a lot going on. We're heading to Ireland, and I'm not going to start talking about all the things we're doing actually. I'm just going to pick up the colour and put it down. That's what I'm going to do. I'll make my dark yellow, I think. Need some red out. So I'm just mixing some green and red together to make a dull greyish colour, or something that I can inject into the yellow to stop it being so colourful, because it looks to me to be a kind of a greenish yellowy colour, the shadow on the yellow daisy flowers there. So I'm making what I think will work for the shadow side of these petals. Depends on where they're sitting. Okay, so there's some in shadow here, but still the background is significantly darker than the petals themselves, so I think I could err on the side of making that a little bit lighter. So up and at 'em with the emails this morning, like, feels really good though to have them sorted. There's a few things I needed to address. And regarding my teaching in the summer, I'm teaching over in Mayo in Mulranny, beautiful spot. And actually there's still spaces on that course. It's a week-long retreat, although there'll be 5 days teaching. A week-long art retreat. It's a residential one, but there's also the possibility of doing day single days or a number of days and not staying over, you know. So anyone who's living in the west of Ireland, it'd be lovely to see you. I know some of you are coming. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the flesh. No, what am I doing here? But you know what I'm looking forward to as part of that? I'm looking forward to walking the labyrinth. That's one of those lovely, quite like labyrinths. And there's a new one that they're making at Mulranny. Just that whole thing of slowing down again. And ritual. I think ritual is something that I've been finding very nourishing somehow. Just my own little things, you know, putting a few stones together. It sounds a bit bizarre maybe. But, you know, before we're heading in for a swim, having a slight, I suppose you call it a prayer or intention setting or something for people or for events going on in my life, offering something, putting it out there in a pattern on the ground, and then heading in for a dip. Look, there's a lovely bright one there now that I'm going